Good morning,
Yes.
Northwest.
Good morning,
online
Northwest.
community.
Yeah.
My name's Adam. I have the infamous and amazing Mr. Greg Leigh to the next to me. Greg, how you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. Welcome, online family. We really appreciate you guys checking in with us this morning.
That's right. And in case you missed last week, we're meeting a little bit earlier, as you might see.
Yeah.
So we're going up for 10 minutes now instead of the original 5 minutes.
Correct.
And not only with that, you know, this is a special weekend, Memorial Day
is.
weekend,
yes,
right?
Yes, it is. Memorial Day weekend, yeah.
So each time this comes around, it reminds me of a trip I took to D.C., and I was at the World War II Memorial. And there's this wall. It's probably 100 feet, 200 feet long. It's filled with a bunch of golden stars. Each golden star stands for 1,000 soldiers lost at war.
That's crazy, isn't it?
That's insane. That's 1,000 families per star that have been impacted and changed forever. But that equals millions of lives that were able to benefit from their sacrifice. I mean, it's just insane to me to think about that. But
yeah, it's crazy. So Memorial Day for me, my dad's father was actually killed in World War II in Okinawa.
Sorry for your loss.
So for us, like, I understand it. I watched my dad, you know, try to raise me as a son, not being raised by a father. So this is a huge weekend, a special weekend for us. So,
absolutely.
Yeah.
And it's always hard to transition off a serious note.
It is hard.
And to keep things going, but we certainly want to give some shout outs out there to the online community as well.
It. So let's shout out to Natalie and Brandon. How about that?
Natalie and Brandon, shout out, coming your way. Take it, receive it,
and
run with it.
Val's out in Cali. So
what's up, Val?
On the West Coast.
California.
Yeah, and then also, so we're going to do a special shout out. So Phil and Linda Weekly, who are online pastors, are actually in northern Maine right now because Phil is on the hunt for moose.
Moose. And what else? I heard Sasquatch.
Sasquatch. He's looking for Sasquatch.
And he might get lucky and find a Sasquatch riding a moose.
Come on, Phil. Sasquatch riding a moose?
Or we might find Phil on the moose mistaken for a Sasquatch.
Oh, okay.
He's a big guy. If you don't know Phil Weekly.
Now we're getting somewhere.
So I guess to transition a little bit again, I mean, the sermons this week has been on addiction, right?
Right.
And so I think a lot of what God's been speaking to me through this, because addiction's been so real in my life. Drugs and alcohol have almost taken me out on more than one occasion, and it's ridiculous to think that I'm still here and still breathing, but I can only give that grace and thanks back to God.
Yeah.
But, you know, God's telling me, He's reminding me that this process is kind of like forging metal, right? It's very brutal going through it. But the end result, you get a more useful tool. You get a more useful person when you come out on the other side of that whole process. And so I'm grateful for that and got to maintain my relationship with God to see this through, just like what Pastor Pete was talking about last week. What about you, Greg?
Yeah, so I was addicted to steroids for almost 20 years. I've been clean now. May 27th made 11 years for me, or February 27th.
Wow.
Made 11 years for me, yeah. So I don't really struggle with the steroids or the desire to do steroids. But I still struggle with addiction to this day. You know, there's things like now it's food. So when I feel angry, I want to eat. Clearly, I'm a big guy. You know, but when I was doing steroids, the last thing you want is a big guy at 275, already with anger issues, raging. Like, that's just not something you want to see. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want that coming at you. So.
Breaking down doors like the rage machine on Dude Perfect. No? All right.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll go with it. All right.
Well,
So it's just been really impactful to see that we're talking about addiction huge in our church. And with that, let's do a sneak peek.
Right.
New thing we're starting, a sneak peek. So the sneak peek is actually going to bring the speaking pastor for that Sunday up here to kind of give you guys upfront, personal, like, just special for you, a sneak peek of what the sermon is. So I'm going to step out, hand the mic to Pastor Jared, and he's going to step in and take over.
All right, let's do it.
Hello. Hey, everybody at home. How you guys doing?
We're doing good. I'll answer for them.
Good.
Yeah. So go ahead, Jared. I mean, I guess the what's going on coming up on this next sermon series, you got a little bit of an introduction or a little bit of a preview that you could share with us for a minute or two?
Absolutely. So today we're going to be looking at what can we do starting today, right? Starting today. What can we do tomorrow to maintain the victory that we've found, right? So we're kind of coming at a place of assuming that everyone has received something. We've taken steps. And we're improving, right? So what can we do? Whether it's making sure that we're speaking life, making sure that we're avoiding temptation, like Pastor Peter said, and just really doing some ministry time at the end. So I'm even going to be speaking to you guys online, like, be prepared to do ministry at the end, right? So I know that you're not always with someone. You might be alone. You might be with your kids in the house. Get them settled. I know I've streamed from home as well. The kids Around
yeah.
lunchtime, they start getting all up in your business. So get them settled, get ready to receive, and get ready to just dive in. And it's going to be a good day.
Well, that's awesome. I mean, because that's so true, right? It starts with acknowledging everything, and I mean, and it's a process to keep moving forward. I mean, you can't just forget about what was said or what you learned. I mean, you got to put it into practice, put it into play each and every day.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We're going to focus a lot on putting on the armor of God, and a lot of you know what that is, and some of you don't. We're going to go over that, but it's going to be a good day.
Awesome.
So,
All right.
you.
Well, thank you, Pastor Jared.
Thank you.
Always a pleasure.
Thank you, everybody at home.
Yep. Take care.
All right, super.
Quick change. Quick change.
Saw that? Like,
yeah.
you don't even realize, like, I look like Pastor Jared now.
You do.
Minus, we both.
It's amazing. You just need to dye your beard red.
I don't know
and
who's
you'll be
got.
all right.
I don't know who's got more hair though. If I let mine grow, I think it'd be about the same. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
good times. Good times.
So let's do a refresh, man. Let's
Yeah, let's
talk
do
to
it.
some people online here. Well, we're not gonna. We'll talk to you, but we'll just see
You're
you
messing
on
up.
the
The
screen.
refresh is to let everybody know that, hey, if you just tuned in, or maybe that's what you're going to say, and I just stole your thunder.
Go
I
ahead.
don't know, but
Go
we'll
ahead.
go. Yeah.
Go
No,
ahead.
but if you just joined in, you might notice that we're 6 minutes in or so.
Yes.
But with that, again, we start a little bit earlier now. We're about 10 minutes long. That's just more time to spend with you, love on you, more time you get with Greg Leigh.
Oh, yeah. So I see Paul and June are on. Good morning, Paul and June. Mike and Cindy Wentworth. Thank you guys so much. They are on like every Sunday, man. What amazing people. And then Ruth. Ruth is always online from Scotland. That just still boggles my mind that she's on from Scotland.
Dedicated, committed. She's got a home church online.
Yeah. So, all right. So we got another guest.
We sure do.
Yeah. So we talked about Memorial Day earlier.
We did.
So I'm going to slide out again because this is the Adam Crust Show.
You keeping it busy. No way. I'm
gonna
always
slide
in your
out
shadow.
again, literally. But I'm going to slide out again. I'm going to let Tyler Doss come in. He served in the military.
Okay.
Let him just kind of explain what Memorial Day is to him, an actual veteran of the military.
Perfect.
You ready?
Yeah, let's
for
do
another
it.
guest.
No,
I'm
quick
out.
change. We need to get some smoke and fog, and then have a new person just stand in. So Tyler, thank you for being here this morning. Thank you for your service to our country. And so yes, I mean we're here to just kind of learn a little bit from you what Memorial Day means to you.
So what Memorial Day means for me is being a veteran. I served in the Air Force for about 6.5 years or so, and I've had the opportunity just to meet just a lot of people that have gone through and seen them deploy, and some don't make it back. So it's been really humbling to have been experienced with those people and just seeing what it means to do the ultimate sacrifice. So it's been really humbling to just remember those that have done it. So we're here now to celebrate and remind of those who have. So
I've always found it very difficult to say Happy Memorial Day weekend or something like that. I mean, because although there is happiness behind the sacrifice that has taken place, it's still, I don't know, it's just tough sometimes to swallow to think about how many lives have been lost. But anyways, well, thank you for being here this morning. Again, thank you for your service, Tyler.
yes, thank you.
All right, we'll see you around.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, Tyler. All right. Thank you, Tyler Doss.
You should have done a front flip to jump back into your chair.
I'm not flipping any way, shape, or form. We had a conversation in Texas. I don't even jog. But do I look like I jog? I don't.
You might
jog.
walk really fast.
I do walk
That
fast.
counts. That
Okay.
counts.
Okay. I'll take it.
Yep. Yep.
All right. So we're gonna wrap things up here for the day, right? For Sunday. For Memorial Day weekend.
Yes, sir.
Wrap it up.
That's right.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you guys for checking in online. We really appreciate it. It has just been a blast. It's always a blast working with Mr. Crust. It's been a blast. Thank you guys. Have a great, great, great Sunday and a good Memorial Day weekend.
Yes,
Adam?
absolutely. Signing off. We want to thank you for being here. You all take care and enjoy it and be safe.